Hi, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a deep dive into Kiehl's skincare. If that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and grab a drink and settle in. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Holly and I'm a lifestyle blogger, but here I specialize in beauty, fashion, and self-care. So if that sounds fun to you, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you in the family. This video is going to get a little bit long since we're going to be going into detail about a lot of products, so we're not going to waste any time and we're just going to jump right in. Now, before I can go into any kind of reviews, we need to address the elephant in the room, which is fragrance. So there's been some YouTubers that have really villainized fragrance. And I get it. If you have a sensitivity to fragrance, the last thing you want to see in your skincare products is fragrance. However, if you don't have a sensitivity to fragrance, there's no need to reject every single product that has fragrance in it, because you're going to be missing out on a lot of really great products. A lot of times brands will add fragrance to add to the user experience, but they'll also do that to cover up a product that doesn't smell good. So when you complain about a product smelling bad and then you complain about a product having fragrance, brands are kind of like, well, what are we supposed to do? We can't make them happy. So I just want to address that, because Kiehl's products have fragrance in them. They also have essential oils. I will try to go into some detail about what exactly they have in each product. That way you can know if it's a product you want to try, or if you have a sensitivity to a specific ingredient. So for this review, basically what I went and did is I purchased a whole bunch of Kiehl's products with my own money. If a product is gifted, I will always disclose that, but Kiehl's doesn't know who I am. So I purchased all these products with my own money. I tried them, and then I tried to formulate an opinion on them based on my experience. I'll tell you if I like the product, who I think may enjoy the product, and if I don't like the product at all, I'll suggest an alternative. We're going to start kind of like in the order of application, I guess. We're going to go with cleansers first. The first cleanser that I tried from Kiehl's was the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. What's really interesting about this is it contains calendula to soothe the skin. It does contain lemon oil and limonene, so that is something to consider. I will say this was a nice foaming cleanser. It wasn't too harsh. It didn't leave my skin feeling stripped. As far as the fragrance, it was nice. It wasn't strong, and I didn't find that it lingered. It didn't linger, so it wasn't like you smelled like this all day. This face wash, this is a mini size. The full size retails for $32. I know that's kind of high. All the calendula products from the Kiehl's line have a higher price tag. I don't know very much about that ingredient. Maybe it's harder to source and makes it more expensive. I don't know. But overall, of the cleansers that I tried, this is the one that I liked the most. I would recommend it to combination skin, oily skin, maybe not dry skin, but overall I think it is worth the purchase. After trying the Calendula face wash, I decided I would try another face wash. So I picked up the Cucumber Herbal Conditioning Cleanser. This is what it looks like. This is the full size, which retails for $25. It's formulated specifically for dry and sensitive skin. It contains cucumber to calm, lavender oil, lemon oil, and rosemary oil. Overall, it's kind of got a weird gel cream texture. And it does smell very herbal, which makes sense considering the oils that it has in it. I would say this cleanser was fine. It wasn't anything to write home about. It isn't something that I would be gung-ho to recommend to purchase, but it's not bad. I'll use it, but I won't repurchase it. I would say if you're looking for a cleanser for sensitive skin, I'd actually recommend the Carez yogurt cleanser instead. It's one of my favorite ones. It is a little bit more expensive, but I like it more. For toners, I actually only tried one toner. I already threw away the bottle, so I'm just going to insert a picture right here. And that is the Calendula, let me get the exact name right, Herbal Extract Toner, which retails for $40. Yes, I know that's a lot of money. The toner contains, obviously, calendula to soothe and great burdock to moisturize. And this toner is alcohol-free. I was really interested in this toner because I have naturally very red skin, as you can see from the this video. I don't have any makeup on. Well, I have mascara on, but I don't have any face makeup on because I wanted you to see my actual skin, like what it looks like. My skin is naturally very red, and because I test a ton of products, it gets angry. It gets angry at me. And so it was nice to have this toner so that I could try to soothe the skin. I would recommend buying a small bottle. That way it's a little bit more affordable. You can see if you like it before you invest in a bigger bottle. I would probably just go with a small bottle anyway, because it's not something I use on a daily basis. It's kind of like a every once in a while type of thing. I'd also recommend it for all skin types. It's not drying. I wouldn't say it's hydrating per se, but it is soothing. It does feel nice on the skin. You're not going to have any kind of burning sensation coming from using this toner. Kiehl's has a ton of serums, so I just chose a variety of serums. The first one that I picked was the Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate, which retails for $70. It is a vitamin C serum. Essentially, it contains, I think they say 12.5% vitamin C. And they say it's to be used to reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles, enlarged pores, dullness, and uneven texture. This formula is made with ascorbic acid, dimethicone, orange peel, lemon peel, and hyaluronic acid. If I'm going to be completely honest, when it comes to anti-aging, I just prefer to use a retinol product. Retinol is the gold standard for anti-aging. So I don't reach for vitamin C. If you've watched any of my previous videos, vitamin C is just not a product that I use regularly. I don't use one. I know you should. I don't use one. Just because I rather use other products. That being said, I did enjoy the formula. It applied nicely. It didn't irritate my skin. It's not a bad product. I just wouldn't repurchase it myself. Kiehl's does offer another vitamin C product. It's called the Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution, which retails for $56. It is formulated with vitamin C, salicylic acid, and white birch extract to fade dark spots and even the skin tone. So when I was younger, when I first tried this product and I had more oily, acne-prone skin, I really enjoyed the Corrective Dark Spot Solution. But now that I'm older and my skin is drier and less acne-prone, of course, not today. Of course, today my skin is breaking out. But normally I don't need like an acne treatment or an oil reducing product. So the Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution doesn't have a place in my skincare routine. However, if you are oily or have acne prone skin, you might want to consider picking this up because vitamin C and salicylic acid and white birch are great for oily and acne prone skin. Now we're going to move on to the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I know this is a favorite product for a lot of people and you're not going to like what I have to say about it. So the Midnight Recovery Concentrate retails for $52. It is marketed as a serum, but it is not a serum. If you've used it, you know it's a facial oil. It is a blend of squalane, lavender, and evening primrose and evening primrose oil. I don't usually use facial oils, not on a regular basis. Maybe after I've done like a baby facial treatment or some kind of like exfoliating treatment, I will use a facial oil afterwards to kind of like lock in the moisture. But when I do that, I reach for squalane oil. The Midnight Recovery Concentrate, I'm pretty sure caused me to break out. But it was probably the lavender or the primrose oil that did it. So for me, the Midnight Recovery Concentrate is a hard pass. I would recommend picking up a squalane oil because it works better for more skin types. I really like the Biossance one or the one from Indie Lee. Now we're moving on to products that I really enjoyed. The first one is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. It is formulated with olive-derived squalane, glycerin, and glacial glycoprotein. I love this moisturizer. It is now my go-to. This is the second jar that I purchased, and you can see that I have definitely been using it. And as someone who tests beauty products as their job, that's saying a lot. I would say it's great for normal to combination skin. Oily skin might want to opt for this like in the winter, or maybe use it as a night cream. If you have super dry skin, you might not find it nourishing enough. Maybe this would be your summer cream instead. I like it. Right, the other product that I absolutely fell in love with is the Kiehl's, obviously, Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. This is the mini size, which retails for $32. It's formulated with avocado oil and shea butter. This is what it looks like on the inside. The color is looking a lot more yellow in the camera than it is in person, so it's not that funky looking. This formula is rather thick, so what I'll do is I'll kind of like put it between my fingers and rub it up, rub them together. That way it kind of thins it out a little bit, and then I'll like pat it under my eyes. I would recommend purchasing the small size like this because this only has a shelf life of 6 months. And since a little goes a long way, there's not really any way you would use a really big jar of it before it would go bad. Now for face masks from Kiehl's, I only tried one and I had an absolutely terrible experience. The mask that I picked was the Avocado Nourishing Hydrating Mask, which retails for $45. It is formulated with avocado and evening primrose oil. I absolutely hated this mask. The texture was not creamy. It left a feeling of like greasy but not hydrated. Is an absolute pass. You'd be better off just putting avocado on your face, to be completely honest. Now, if you're looking for an actual mask, I would recommend the Fresh Black Tea Mask instead. I know it is expensive, but it's worth it in my opinion. Okay, so there is my review of the products that I tested. We're going to kind of wrap this up with some overall thoughts on the brand. I would say overall I was pleasantly surprised about the products that I tried. I liked quite a few of them. I love a couple of them. I kind of went into this expecting that I wouldn't really like any of them, which I'll just be honest, but I did like them. Now let's talk about price. When it comes to price, yes, these products are more expensive. However, they're not absurdly priced. And when you look at what I would consider to be their closest competitor, which is Fresh, they're reasonably priced because Fresh is much higher priced than Kiehl's. I do have a blog post where I talk about I do have a blog post which I will link below that contains all this information. I also have links to all these products in the description box. I would love to hear about your personal experience with Kiehl's, just to see if it aligned with what my experience was. If you have anything else you'd like to share, please leave a comment. And until next time, bye.